Thanks for joining us here on Weather Nation. We are talking a lot of things this week. Earth Day, Arbor Day, all in the same week. And we've got Jason Parker, the district manager at the Davey Tree Expert Company, with us to talk a little bit more about Arbor Day. Jason, first off, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, absolutely happy to.
We want to know, a lot of people will be out maybe planting trees for this week of Earth Day, Arbor Day. What kind of tips do you have for them if they're doing that this week?
That's a good question. First thing we always say is right tree, right place. So you want to pick the right tree for the location that's going to get adequate sunlight, adequate water, depending on what the tree's specific needs are. So that's really the first key, because then you're going to set it up for success for the future.
And obviously Earth Day, a lot of it about conserving energy and being more mindful, and trees can be a big part of that. Can you tell us how having trees can actually reduce your cooling bill?
Yeah, absolutely. Shade is probably one of the biggest things that trees provide for us. Golf courses are beautiful, but they typically only have trees around the perimeter. You know, it gets pretty warm out there. So if that was your house baking in the sun all day, every day, you'd be paying a lot more for AC.
Absolutely. So it's always nice to have the trees around. I mean, they look beautiful and they can also help us breathe better. Can you talk a little bit about that and just kind of the stress relief that a lot of people experience just being surrounded by trees?
Yeah, so starting with the air quality, they help filter out a lot of the pollutants and things, especially important in big cities where we've got a lot of people in a very small space. So having those green spaces that can help filter out some of the air and some of those pollutants is a really important piece. Also having those green spaces where people can go and spend time. We talk about all kinds of different things, especially through the winter, seasonal affective disorder, things like that, and having those green spaces that you can get back out, get into, take your kid, take your dogs, ride your bike, goes a long way to really helping with people's mental health.
Well, Jason Parker, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else that you want to add, anything you want people to know for Arbor Day coming up, or just Earth Week in general surrounding trees?
Just get out there and plant some trees.